The moment they've waited for has come. Now is the time for heroes. The crowd holds its breath as they go onto the sand, and the first one's over the line. Oh, that's terrific! Have you ever seen anything like that before in your life? The stadium is at full capacity. A big hello and a warm welcome to the first official Bundesliga Marble Championship. I'm your host for this historic race. A look into the dressing room reveals the teams. They're fully focused. Their preparations and rituals are in full swing. So important to every competitor. All 18 clubs want to lift the first big title of the season. Back to the stadium where we can look forward to 3 heats with 6 teams in each. All of that on a challenging track with fiendish bends at the start, followed by a sand passageway. Then comes the feared honeycombed labyrinth and dizzying sections before finally reaching the target by the football pitch. The finish is on the halfway line. A finish with a goal is nice, but it's not crucial. The 2 quickest teams from each heat go through to the final of the Bundesliga Marble Championship. There's plenty of expectation in the arena. Wolfsburg, Augsburg, Bayern, Union Berlin, Freiburg and Köln are in the first heat. The tension rises as the start approaches. And we're off! The record champions on the pitch take the lead on the racetrack. Great start from Bayern. Behind them though, Augsburg skillfully blocking Freiburg as they try to overtake. Now for the transition onto the sand. This is the tricky bit. Here the teams should avoid the walls. Freiburg gaining on Bayern. They've got Bayern in their sights. Oh, they've overtaken them. That's brilliant from the Breisgau Marble. They're in front. They lead the pack now into the honeycombed labyrinth section. Oh, there's drama for Bayern. They've fallen back. They'll need a comeback if they're going to get anything out of this. And it looks like they're going to stage one. Freiburg in front, over the line first. They win the race. But who's in second? Oh, it's Bayern. What a race they've had. The Bayern Marble finishes second with an outstanding final spurt. Behind them, Union, Augsburg and Köln. Wolfsburg ran out of steam and unfortunately couldn't even reach the finishing line. That means Freiburg and Bayern go through to the final, which sees the fans of the German record champions celebrating in the stands, while the participants in the second heat are already in the stadium, on the way to the starting line. Well, we're certainly looking forward to the promoted Marble from Bochum in the second heat. Of course, there's stiff opposition from Frankfurt, Leipzig, Hertha, Gladbach and Mainz. They're all intent on reaching the final, and they are off, and it's Frankfurt that get off to the best start. Hertha pushing through to the front, the racetrack, a challenge with 4 right and 3 left-hand bends. Now, coming up is the sand trap. Always treacherous terrain. Specialists are required here. And as it happens, Leipzig are bursting their way forward, trying to take the lead, and that's just what they've done. Now we head towards the honeycomb section. Oh my goodness, the flipper function in this part of the track shows what it can do. Footballs everywhere, and all the marbles staying on track though. The joint favourites, Leipzig, crossed the finishing line in a great time ahead of Gladbach. The Foles Marble gave its all in the second half of the race and trundles off absolutely exhausted. They're bunched up behind. Just 1 second separates the 4 teams from 3rd to 6th place. What drama in this second heat. Even my pulse is racing. Leipzig and Gladbach will meet again in the final, but who will follow these 2 in the final heat? It's a top-quality lineup again. Leverkusen, Bielefeld, Fürth, Dortmund, Hoffenheim and Stuttgart, all united by the title dream. But first of all, they need to concentrate on getting a good start. And they're away. A good start for all teams, with no really big gaps showing up yet as they head into the first few corners. Now the black and yellow Dortmund Marble has pushed its way into pole position, but that doesn't matter, as we all know from previous heats. They hit the sand, and everybody has a chance at this point. They're really close, queuing up one behind the other. But now comes the other section that's caused a few problems so far, into the honeycombed labyrinth. Dortmund leading the way, and they're going to be the first out of that part of the track. But then, oh my goodness, a big setback. A catastrophic error in the red S-Bend section. Dortmund drop back to 6th. Bielefeld and the promoted Marble from Fürth fly past and cross the line first. Hertha, Stuttgart, Leverkusen and Dortmund have to admit defeats to the underdogs from Bielefeld and Fürth. A complete sensation in this round. First, a little liquid refreshment before the final that we've all been waiting for, with Freiburg, Bayern, Leipzig, Gladbach, Bielefeld and Fürth. What a lineup! It's all about the title, the Bundesliga Marble Championship. The competitors are primed, the track is ready. Now all that remains is to race, and away they go. Leipzig out in front at first, Bielefeld trying to push past them. Freiburg closing in on the duo in 3rd place. They come around the final couple of bends and it's the sand that awaits them, but they know it's there. They've been here before. The sand is where dreams can be shattered. Bielefeld dropping back, trying a feint, and jump right into the front. Fürth move up to 3rd spot. Now we're into the honeycomb labyrinth. Bielefeld out in front, but they are brought to a stop by the honeycomb. The spectators can hardly believe it. Excitement to the very last second. Fürth in front, and the newly promoted team win the title. Oh, can you believe that? Bielefeld 2nd, Freiburg coming in 3rd, just edging out Leipzig. My goodness, what a race that was. The 3 podium spots are well and truly sorted. Congratulations to the first Bundesliga Marble Race champions, Greuther Fürth. Fantastic and historic day on this great stage in front of the fans of the clubs. The table at the end shows all the rankings. First, the 6 teams in the final, followed by the others with their times and the heats. So that was the first Bundesliga Marble Championship. A great foretaster for the new Bundesliga season on the pitch.